Hi, so today I was working on this Walbro LME 29 carburetor. The problem I had with it was the throttle shaft and the throttle shaft hole in the carburetor body were both worn out just from years of use. Well, the problem with that is, with all the slop in the hole, it was allowing air to pass down through that hole, and that was causing the engine to get too much air, not enough fuel, and run really lean. The only way it would run was on half choke. And so in order to fix that, I did some searching on Google, and I found this website called Carb Rescue. The guy basically in his spare time makes pretty much any carburetor part you can think of. He can do custom work as well. But apparently, since this is a common problem for this carburetor, he sells a lot of these bushing and throttle shaft kits. You have to buy them separately. The bushing kit runs about $15. The throttle shaft kit runs about $30, and then it was $5 for shipping, so it came out to an even $50 for me to repair this carburetor. But basically, I ended up with pretty much a brand new carburetor. The throttle, you can see it works nice and smooth, and there is absolutely no slack there. So there's no more air getting down through the throttle shaft hole, so it's not going to be running lean anymore. Basically, what I had to do was I had to remove the original throttle shaft, and I had to take a 1/4-inch drill bit and drill down through the top hole and the bottom hole for the throttle shaft. The top hole there, the bottom hole down in there, and then clean out any shavings or debris. And then I had to very carefully, using a punch, install the lower bushing and then the upper bushing. And then I had to take a 7/32 drill bit and drill down through both bushings so that the throttle shaft that I ordered would fit just perfectly. And then the throttle shaft kit comes with that screw, but to put on that plate on top for the throttle linkage to go into, but it does not come with a plate. The purpose of that is to keep the cost of the kit a little bit lower. You have to remove that from your old throttle shaft and install it on here with the supplied screw, and then a little bit of thread locker. Red thread locker is suggested. Now, as you can see, a repair was also made to that plate. That hole also was wallered out and worn out from years of use, and it was actually had a break in one side of it. It was actually broken open and just barely hanging on to the throttle linkage. So I gave it to Dad, and he brazed it shut and ground it down for me, and then I drilled a new hole. And so that part is also good as new, pretty much. And I can't wait to run home and put this thing back on the tractor and get it all adjusted and see how well it runs.